Hello, everybody, and once again, welcome to Oaklawn Today. Today is a very special afternoon indeed, as it's the 2016 Rebel Stakes, $900,000 up for grabs as they march forward to the Arkansas Derby.
That's right, 50 points towards the start of the Kentucky Derby goes to the winner of the Grade 2 event.
We have also the Razorback Handicap here this afternoon and the return of Untappable in the Azeri. Without any further ado, let's get you caught up on the track and weather conditions. The Rebel program begins with the fast track and temperatures in the mid-50s here this afternoon. It's a beautiful day for horse racing. The sun is shining. First race of the afternoon is at 1 mile. These are maiden claimers in for a claiming price of $40,000. A field of 11 race-time favorites included 8 Classic Arch and 3 Majestic Megan. And Strive has swung into action 3 wide. Turning for home, GP's Girl has the lead. Strive continues to chip away on the outside and Sun Susie between them. GP's Girl trying to spring the upset. 2.5 on top. Strive is getting there, but running out of time, and she will not catch GP's Girl for Steve Manley and Alex Conchari. They win it by 2.5. Strive is second from far back. Majestic Megan might have got third in front of Classic Arch fourth in 141 and 1. $42 upset in the opening contest. First off, the claim for Steve Manley. Number 2, GP's Girl gets a soft second quarter and has something in reserve to win it under jockey Alex Conchari. GP's Girl owned by Gary Sprague. Number 7, Strive got second in front of 3, Majestic Megan, who was third. Second race of the afternoon began the early pick 4 at 6 furlongs. This is an allowance race for horses which have not won 2 other than. We have a field of 8. All eyes heavily favored on number 1, Wrath of Ruthie. They went 46 and 3 for the opening half mile. They turn for home. Dancing Diva trying to shrug the challenge of Wrath of Ruthie, but Wrath of Ruthie is up to take the lead. Wrath of Ruthie's a furlong from the wire and 3 on top. Swing a dish coming on late. Then to the inside, it's Dancing Diva. Late run from Northern Connect, but in deep stretch here this afternoon, everybody felt the wrath of Ruthie, and she's 3.5 in front. Second is Swing a Dish from Bling It On Baby, and 111 and 3. The favorite does not disappoint today. Wrath of Ruthie shows us what she can do as she puts on a show inside the final 16th and gets the victory under jockey Ricardo Santana Jr. for trainer Steve Asmussen and owners Ellen J. Foxwoods. Second was 4, Swing a Dish in front of 3, Bling It On Baby, and Dancing Diva, the early pace setter, finished 4th. The third race of the afternoon was held at 1 mile. These are claimers of the $7,500 variety. Scratch number 12, Street Prancer. It's a field of 11. The off-time favorite was 8, Locker Room Guy under Florent Giroux. And they're off. From the outside, The Winner Is wins the start. Moving in the center is BL Sumani and Lamonte to show speed. And up on the outside, the comebacker Hero of Humor is away in the top flight. In fact, Hero of Humor is going up looking for the lead. BL Sumani tries to keep him out wide while racing second. Then it's Lamonte who's now third. The favorite Locker Room Guy has no alternative but to go 3 wide. Kept out wide as The Winner Is. He's now racing about a half length behind as he continues to march forward 4 across the track up front. Behind this early skirmish is My Borsalino, about 2 off the pace setter and 2 lengths in front of Ted's Folly. Strata Cruiser follows him 6 off the pace and a neck in front of Copus. Then it's a gap back 6 or 7 to the 2 at the back. They are Rivery Hall and Bottom Line. 23 and 2 for a contested opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. Hero of Humor on the inside and BL Sumani. Their heads apart. 3 wide out there is Locker Room Guy. Limonte and the lime colors tries to punch between horses and make a mid-race move, and he did just that. He's all the way up into second now. Then it's My Borsalino. Trying to run on from the back is Ted's Folly. That's all for The Winner Is, covering ground out wide and trying to improve now is Rivery Hall with Bottom Line and Strata Cruiser, and they run around the far turn. It's still BL Sumani and Lamonte after a 48-second half mile. Up on the outside, Hero of Humor, My Borsalino, trying to work between horses. He has an upset possibility, and Locker Room Guy is still in the fray. Ted's Folly has horse, no place to prove it while working off the fence. Into the stretch, Lamonte into the short drive with the 2-length lead. From the outside, Ted's Folly is the danger from second. Back third is My Borsalino and The Winner Is. Through the final furlong, Ted's Folly begins to get to Lamonte now, and Ted's Folly has the lead. Ted's Folly will win it. Lamonte second, close third, maybe BL Sumani even closer for 4th and 140 and 1. It was the second choice in the wagering, Ted's Folly, who found room at the top of the stretch and kicked on to win it under jockey Ricardo Santana Jr. for owner Mongo Racing and trainer J.R. Caldwell. Good run there from Limonte to get second in front of BL Sumani. The old veteran held on to get third. The Winner Is completes your super. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action continues from Oaklawn right after this.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
The beat goes on.
Oh, here's the line. Trace Creek proves best.
Over $6 million in earnings for registered Arkansas breds.
The Packin' Penny rocks. Rock City Roadhog, Weed Beef, Storm Man, photo finish.
5 $100,000 stakes at Oaklawn.
Weast Hill making short work of the competition.
$5,000 bonus if you're an Arkansas bred and you win an open company at Oaklawn in 2016.
Be My Caroline holds on narrowly.
Silk's Bar and Grill inside Oaklawn Gaming is Hot Springs' newest destination for great food, drink, and entertainment. Open for lunch and dinner plus a late-night bar menu, Silk's was voted Arkansas Times Best New Bar in Arkansas. Silk's features free live music every Friday and Saturday night, and with more than 30 big screen TVs, it's the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Be sure to try the incredible Silk's Margarita, made with Patron, and experience our signature Silk's Burger. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Turn to the fourth race. The fourth race is at 6 furlongs. A field of 11 went postward. These are maiden claimers in for a $50,000 price tag. Race time favorite was number 11, Brilliant Bell. Heart of a Ranger from the outside begins nicely. Moving up between horses is Tessa's Treat, and here's Fairway and Green from the rail. Fairway and Green is the quickest of the quick in the run down the backstretch. Tessa's Treat splits horses now, and up on the outside is Heart of a Ranger. Punching between horses is Pretty Greeley. She's fourth and about 3 lengths behind. And down toward the inside goes Borealis Beauty, 2.5 in front of the team of Ruby Sue and Fashion News. Then it's another length and a half to the trio of Ski Tune, Admiral Grace, and Brilliant Bell, who stuck out wide. The trailer is Song Memory. They run around the floor turn after an opening quarter in 22 and 1. And on top, Fairway and Green by a neck. Heart of a Ranger is alongside second. Tessa's Treat is scrubbed on third. Borealis Beauty is given the go-ahead from fourth. Not gaining at this point in time. Pretty Greeley starts to warm to the task while 4 wide, and they run past the quarter-mile pole. It's still Fairway and Green who has the lead. The rail is open now for Borealis Beauty if she can quicken through. Tessa's Treat is tipped off cover with Heart of a Ranger, and from the far outside, Pretty Greeley, still many chances. Fairway and Green is tough. Toward the outside, Tessa's Treat begins to motor. Here's Tessa's Treat, and Burzer on the outside. Tessa's Treat takes charge, and Tessa's Treat is moving away at 14-1. Heart of a Ranger second, Fairway and Green third, then Borealis Beauty in 112 and 3. The racetime favorite was Never Heard From, and the upset was on as number 5, Tessa's Treat, springs the upset under jockey Alex Burzer for trainer Chris Richard and the Midwest Thoroughbreds. The fifth race of the afternoon at 6 furlongs. These are starter allowance horses with a field of 12 signed on. The racetime favorite was number 9, Zoned In. And they're off. From the outside, Zoned In begins nicely. Quickly up to take the lead is Quicksand. These two are quickest. Driving up on the inside is Had an Ocean, and from the outside, coming on Big Sugar Rush with Spring and a Prayer alongside. Punching between horses goes High Dollar Kitten with Quaddy, who's down toward the inside. Tightly knit with Now and Zen taking up just so slightly while in traffic. On his outside goes Bigfoot Ben, and Spanish Jazz was also in a bit tight, had to shuffle back there. The two at the back are Rhetorical and Bears the Name. They went 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. and they move now to the far turn. Quicksand leads from zoned in second. Spring into Paris third, down to the inside. Quaddy is fourth. From between horses goes High Dollar Kit, and he's only 3 lengths off the pace setter. Moving wide on the course is Big Sugar Rush. Trying to gear it up for the wide is Spanish Jazz. Here comes a run from the back from Bears the Name with Rhetorical, and they run to the top of the stretch. Still many chances here, but the leader is still inside. Quicksand trying to spring another upset with zoned in to the attack second. Down the outside coming on Spring and a Prayer. Inside the final furlong, zoned in. Tries to track down Quicksand from the outside and coming on is Spring and a Prayer. These three, Quicksand refusing to yield again. Zoned in, trying to press past. Here's zoned in. Quicksand second, zoned in wins. From Quicksand, who was second, and it was close for third and 1:11-2. Number 7, Quicksand, came off an upset victory and almost pulled off another one here today, but the favorite zoned in, nailed him right on the money to win it for trainer Freddie Villafranco and owner Danny Caldwell. Ramon Vasquez was on board from their winning ride. Quicksand remains one to watch as he was game in defeat. Spring and a Prayer rounds out your trifecta. Race number 6 on the card is an allowance optional claiming event at 1.116. Scratch number 10, My Pal Paul. The race time favorite is number 6, Wolfman Rocket, under Calvin Burrell. They're off to a picture-perfect beginning. From the far outside, Politically Correct breaks alertly. From the center, Sarge Hudson is showing speed. And on the comeback, Unbridled Outlaw is keen to go. From the rail, Anmaat as they run into the first turn. It will be Unbridled Outlaw who tugs his way to the front while under restraint. From second now on the outside, Politically Correct. And then to the inside goes Anmaat. Sarge Hudson is in that top flight as well. Now trying to make it a party is 4th of July. He splits horses to be within 2 lengths of the lead. Moving out wide on the course is Sakima with Chaz's Legacy. Then it's a length back to Mizz. Following him is the other gray, Oakton. 3 parts back to Wolfman Rocket. He's off the speed today, and 2.5 to the trailer. The trailer is Purple Sky. 23-3 for the opening quarter time, and Corey Lannery has a nice hold of Unbridled Outlaw, who heads down the backstretch 3 parts in front. From second, Politically Correct. Now ratcheting up the pressure on the outside is Chaz's Legacy. 4th of July hemmed in between horses. Sakima's on the outside. Then down to the rail, it's Sarge Hudson, followed by Anmaat and Mizz. Wolfman Rocket will have to cover ground and do a new tactic today. Second last Oakton, and trailing the field while in touch is Purple Sky. He's only 6 off the pace after a 48.5 mile. They run to the top of the stretch, and Unbridled Outlaws has the lead and is still confidently ridden. Up the challenge now, and here comes the run from Politically Correct after him. And from behind the speed, 4th of July looks loaded, needs some place to prove it. 3/4, 113-1. Now Lannery goes to work on Unbridled Outlaw, but the seam is open for 4th of July. These two to settle the score from Politically Correct. Inside the final furlong, 4th of July, under a full head of steam. Unbridled Outlaw trying to stay with him. These two opening on the rest of the field, but to the wire, it's 4th of July for Chetting Hill and Wayne Catalano to win it. Second, Unbridled Outlaw. Third, Sakima. And 4th was Wolfman Rocket in 144-1. Number 4, 4th of July, just needed clear racetrack turning for home. Channing Hill put him into the clear, and he ran down the pace setter Unbridled Outlaw to get the victory. He was off at 9-2 in the wagering. Good comeback run from Unbridled Outlaw. He was game while second. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action continues from Oaklawn right after this.
Cedar Run Farm on 60 acres and 17 miles from Oaklawn Park offers a 10-stall barn, grassy paddocks, day pens, and a partially covered 6-craft walker for exercising and rehab. Moonshine Mullen is a first-year registered Arkansas stallion with earnings of over $1 million.
Moonshine Mullen did it! And a huge upset of the Stephen Foster.
Black type winner in the U.S. and Canada with wins over the dirt, turf, and synthetic, now standing at Lake Hamilton Equine and registered on True Nicks.
Cold refreshment calls. Coors Light answers. Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
The 7th race was the 30th running of the Grade 2 Azeri Stakes at 1.116. All eyes on number 7, Untappable, under Florent Giroux. And they're off in the 2016 Azeri Stakes. From the center, Sarah Sis wins the break with High Dollar Woman moving up from the outside. These two are quickest. Streamline taken in hand to race in third. And there's Florent Giroux riding the favorite Untappable. She's fourth, well in the clear. Kiriaki is racing on in fifth, followed by Michelle, two in front of Theogony. And the stretch runner Call Pat is last of all and about 10 lengths off the lead as they run around the opening turn. Taking over the lead, Joe Bravo and High Dollar Woman by a length and a quarter. Untappable is a bit keen here, throwing her head about while racing in second. Sarah Sis is reined back to run third. Streamline is on hold while fourth in front of Michelle in fifth. Then Kiriaki, not asked for much by Mario Gutierrez, only 4.5 lengths off the lead. It's a stretch of another 3.5 to Theogony and 2 more to the trailer Call Pat. She's tugging under Rocco and she's better than 9 lengths off the pace after the opening half mile went in 47 and 4. Less than half a mile to go in the Azarian. Sarah Sis down on the inside pokes the neck back in front. 3 wide Untappable, yet to be given the green light. From between horses, it's High Dollar Woman. From behind the speed, here's Kiriaki into fourth. Then to the inside and Streamline, no place to go. Michelle on the outside, 2 better than Theogony, and Call Pat starts to catch up as they run around the far turn. Florent Giroux and Untappable now set sail for the money. They're a quarter of a mile from home and they're in the front. On the outside, Kiriaki trying to come after her, and Streamline off cover and into the clear. 3/16 to go. Giroux shakes up the reins on Untappable. Will have to deal with Streamline on the outside. Back third is Sarah Sis, then Call Pat. Rocco weaving through traffic with the stretch runner. In deep stretch, Untappable is all out. Here comes Call Pat along the rail. Call Pat's got her. It's Call Pat in time. Untappable outrunning the stretch for second. It's close third, either Streamline or Theogony in 1:44 and 2. One heck of a horse race in the 30th running of the Azari, and the upset was on as Call Pat was last to first last time and last to first again this afternoon. Joe Rocco Jr. beautifully handled this daughter of Lawyer Ron for Miller Racing and trainer Brad Cox. The champion Untappable did nothing wrong. She was just outrun while second in front of Theogony and Streamline. Race 8 on the program, the 57th running of the Grade 3 Razorback Handicap. $350,000 in guaranteed purse money. The race time favorites were number 6, Far Right, and number 7, Upstart. And they're off in the 57th Razorback Handicap. Toward the inside, Smack gets the first call. Incremental is sent along, and Shotgun Cowboy moves up between horses. Out wide on the course is Idolo Porteno, and Domain's Rap will take the worst of it. He's 4 wide in the run to the first turn. So it will be Shotgun Cowboy to lead the field, but just narrowly. Incremental is along the inside second. Idolo Porteno taken in hand to race third behind the embattled pace setters. Smack is now fourth, and it's Domain's Rap, a length and a half in front of Carve, who set up shop mid-flight about 5 lengths off the lead. 2 better than Upstart, who has 3 on Far Right, and the 2 at the back are the Barn Buddies, Looks Despair, and La Machina. 23 seconds for an aggressive opening quarter time, and it's Jareth Loveberry and Shotgun Cowboy calling the shots by a length and a quarter. Idolo Porteno moves a closer second now. Down to the inside, it's Incremental from third. Then Domain's Rap. Smack is held up in traffic under Lavalette, only 2.5 off the lead at the half-mile mark. 2 in front of an outside running Carve. They're followed by Upstart. Bravo getting after him to launch an attack. Far Right rides the rail, and he's only 6 lengths off the lead. Followed by Looks Despair, and tailing off is La Machina, 47 and 2 for the half mile, and they round the far turn. Shotgun Cowboy engaged on the outside by Idolo Porteno. Here's the local hopeful Domain's Rap moving up, and on the far outside Looks Despair. Also trying to find room is Carve. In behind horses is Upstart, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's wide open. Upstart coming over the top at Domain's Rap and Idolo Porteno. Then back to Carve inside the final furlong. Up for the lead is Upstart. Domain's Rap fighting on. Back third on the inside, Idolo Porteno. Inside the 16th pole, Bravo's calling on Upstart for everything he has, but what he has is enough. Upstart wins. Domain's Rap second, Idolo Porteno third. It's a close photo for fourth in 1:44 flat. Jockey Joe Bravo tipped Upstart into the clear, moving around the far turn, and he made an eye-catching run to get the victory, collaring the leader in deep stretch. Upstart is owned by Ralph Evans and the Windstar Farm. Gives trainer Rick Violet his first winner here at Oaklawn Park. This was his first starter at Oaklawn Park, so he's 1 for 1. And past Arkansas Derby winning rider Joe Bravo was in town for the winning ride. The 9th race to start the late pick 3 at 1 mile. Starter allowance optional claiming event. Scratch number 11, Cotton Club Cutie. Irad Ortiz Jr. rides the 4, Sarby. A field of 10 went postward. The off-time favorites included number 7, Kiss, and number 8, Lena Love. And they're off. From the outside, Box Office Appeal wins the start. Up the rail, Captured This Star is trying to capture the lead. In between horses, I Am Miss Brown comes away in the top flight. She'll set up shop in the vanguard as they're three across the track in the run to the first turn. Then down to the inside races Battletail alongside Foxy Fleeta. Out wide on the course is Favorite Show. Then it's another length, taking the worst of it. About 5 wide on the turn is Lena Love. Just to her inside goes Kiss. And the two at the back here are the trailer Box Office Appeal and Sarby. They run into the backstretch, Capture This Star narrowly. I Am Miss Brown alongside, second off the speed, third Box Office Appeal. Stretch of another 2 lengths back to Favorite Show, who's racing in fourth. Then to the inside goes Battletail from fifth, Lena Love on the outside. Splitting horses is Foxy Fleeta, a length in front of Kiss. She's situated only 5 lengths off the lead. Second last is Ambush Woman, and tailing off the trailer is Sarby. They went 48-2 for the half mile after completing a quarter in 23-4, and they race inside the final half mile. Toward the inside, Capture This Star has the lead. I Am Miss Brown is there second. On the outside, Lena Love has covered ground, but she still continues to chip away. Third now, then Battletail. Box Office Appeals called it an afternoon. Foxy Fleeta trying to run on, so is Kiss as they run around the far turn. Still many chances here, and holding firm up top, Capture This Star. Less than a quarter of a mile from home and on top. I Am Miss Brown. Long shot continues to press from second. Off the cover now, here comes Battletail, and on the far outside, late run coming. Down the center from Foxy Fleeta. They're through the final furlong. Capture This Star roused up front. Battletail and Quinones take a final surge. Here's Battletail at Capture This Star. It's going to be close. It's going to be too close to call. Looked like Battletail surged when it mattered to catch Capture This Star, and 140-3. Overlay on the morning line, number 2, Battletail was 7-2 on the morning line, was sent off at 8-1 in the wagering, and nailed the pace setter, Capture This Star, to register the victory for jockey Luis Quinones and trainer Donnie Von Hemmel. Owners Todd Dunn and Norma Stockseth sent Battletail to victory. Number 1, Capture This Star, was game in defeat and ended up second in front of 5, Foxy Fleeta. She ran third. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action continues from Oaklawn right after this.
If you like racing and you like gaming, we've got a place in the Winner's Circle for you. Oaklawn's Winner's Circle Player Rewards Club earns you points toward free play, prizes, and food discounts. And a $10 free play coupon with your membership. Sign up at the Winner's Circle desk in the bigger and better Oaklawn Gaming. And while you're there, check out all the new games like live and video blackjack, poker, and a high limits area. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At West Rock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda, who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
The 10th and feature, the race we're all waiting for, the $900,000 Grade 2 Rebel Stakes at a mile and a 16th. We had a full field of 14. The off-time favorite from the barn of Bob Baffert. They're in the gate. 4, Cupid. They're off in the Rebel. It's a good start toward the inside for Rallis, and in the center, Siding Spring moves to challenge. Here's American Dubai, keyed up early, and moving up on the inside is Cupid in the run to the first turn. Z Royal is 4 wide. Spike Sherrill settles in off of them. Then it's Mad Tap. Out wide on the course goes Gray Sky. Splitting Horses has cut a corner. Whitmore ducked over nicely from the 12 post to race about 6 lengths off the lead. Then it's Discreetness. He rides the rail today, a length and a half in front of Sudden Breaking News. Cherry Wine is second last, and the trailer is Creator. There's less than 6 furlongs to go. The opening quarter was quick, 22-4. And on top, it's Cupid by a half a length. Turning up the pressure is Siding Spring from second. Mad Tap a 3 wide third. Then back fourth is the long shot Spike Sherrill. Then from between horses, Gray Sky. American Dubai's lost a bit of ground with Rallis riding the rail. Z Royal has plotted a wide course and Whitmore is to his inside. They're followed by Cut a Corner and Discreetness. Then it's 3 to the southwest winner, Sudden Breaking News. Cherry Wine is now dropped to last as Creator goes by him as they went 46-4 for the opening half mile. That's a 24-second breather for Martin Garcia and Cupid, who round the far turn with the lead. Up on the outside, Gray Sky now runs up to take second. Whitmore is in attack mode for Irad Ortiz Jr. He's now third. Stretch of 2 to Mad Tap. Rallis is continuing an inside lane. Sudden Breaking News has got an awful lot to do with less than a quarter of a mile to go. They went 3 quarters and 112 flat. Cupid trying to seal the deal, but here's Whitmore down the outside for Ortiz Jr. Gray Sky back third. It's Cupid or Whitmore to the wire. Cupid on the inside. Whitmore trying to get past on the outside, but Cupid has something in reserve, and Cupid wins the Rebel. Whitmore was second in front of Creator, who flew home to be third. It's a photo for fourth between Cherry Wine and Sudden Breaking News in 1:43-4. Cupid had to work to get the lead, but slowed it down nicely once he got the lead and had enough in reserve to win the 56th running of the Rebel Stakes under jockey Martin Garcia. Bob Baffert has won this race 6 of the last 7 years. He gets another victory. Cupid is owned by Michael Tabor. This is John Magner and Derek Smith. Great run there from Ron Moquette's Whitmore to be second in front of the one Creator who came from far back to be third. And the Miami Invader Cherry Wine completes the superfecta. Saturday finale at a mile and a 16th, maiden special weight for a $75,000 purse. Rider change on 6, Fort Smith to Corey Nakatani. Scratch the 12, Zimmerman. The race time favorite, number 5, American Pioneer. And runners away. The favorite American Pioneer bounces away well. Here's Big Taco moving to challenge, and Big Taco will land in front. Moving up from the outside goes Colonel Dan. Power Plant is taken back. Down on the rail, it's Goatstown as they run into the first turn. The leader is Big Taco from Goatstown in second. Up on the outside, that's Tapster now joining the vanguard, and American Pioneer will settle down fourth. On hold fifth is Fort Smith, about 3.5 lengths off the lead. It's a stretch of 2 lengths to the rail to Summer Appeal. Out wide on the course goes Colonel Dan. He's situated about 7 lengths off the lead now. Then it's a length back to Conquest Street War, 2.5 in front of Admiral Shepherd, and Burntwood is the trailer. They run down the backstretch with Big Taco in front. Tapster 3 wide. Goatstown and Ramon Vasquez box between horses. Then down to the inside, it's the favorite American Pioneer, and up on his outside goes Fort Smith. It's a stretch of another 2.5 to Conquest Street War. He's improving nicely. He's now racing only 5 lengths off the lead. Getting asked to quicken his Power Plant with Summer Appeal down toward the inside. Kick-starting a rally wide on the outside is Colonel Dan. He's been wide the whole way. He's 2.5 lengths in front of Burntwood, and the trailer is Admiral Shepherd. That's the 11 of them as they run around the far turn. Goatstown has the lead. Tapster is second. Fort Smith third. American Pioneer all dressed up with no place to go. He needs room bad. He's loaded but no place to prove it. After 3 quarters and 113 flat, here's a seam for American Pioneer. He cuts the corner. He takes charge. And this one might be over. No, it is over. American Pioneer off the strength of that dazzling debut run. He has no dazzling gem today, and he's on his way to an easy win. Here's one with a future. Here's American Pioneer, wrapped up by Channing Hill, and 4 on top. Goatstown second, Burntwood third, Colonel Dan fourth, and Conquest Street War in 1:44-2. American Pioneer made a huge move in his debut run, but it was turned away by the talented Dazzling Gem. And today, he did not face Dazzling Gem, so the result was an easy victory. He's owned by Gary and Mary West and is trained by Wayne Catalano. That's 2 for Catalano and 2 for winning jockey Channing Hill. Number 2, Goatstown was second in front of 7, Burntwood, who came from far back to be third. And the 10, Colonel Dan, plotted a wide course today and completes your superfecta. Well, that wraps up an action-packed Saturday afternoon of racing from Oaklawn Park. We'll do it all again tomorrow with a 1:30 starting time.
That's right. If you can't join us on track, watch and wager through Oaklawn Anywhere.
Good night from Oaklawn Park.